It's the feeling you get when you think about your first love. She make my stomach feel funny when she act funny. I told her since day one it wasn't about money. Had her move in my spot and now I got company. Spent so many days together I ain't never sweat her. Had to learn how she works so I could get better. She requires attention, I had to sit and listen. Sometimes just to hear her right I had to switch positions. Every 6 months she tryna get different, tryna upgrade, or she ain't fucking with you. Just to get what I want I had to press her buttons. Put a couple posters up and now she feel important. She like it quiet at the same time a little loud. So I got her the stealth foams, fuck Jordans. Any season, morning or the evening, as long as I'm breathing she'll be giving me a reason. I remember she was down for a week, caught a virus. I was worried, couldn't sleep, sat beside her, helped her fight it. Now we up all night, she play the beats and watch me write it. I'm a pro with my tools, she get excited, can't fight it.
Like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love. It ain't nothing like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love. It ain't nothing like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love. It ain't nothing like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love.
She a Mac girl, with or without the burn, and kick a nigga out the crib cause his drink spilled on her. She started showing me ways that I could get paper, how to keep the price cheap and turn it up later. Now every hour on an hour, it's a couple hours. She put a big screen up just to pop a collar. She ain't mind other niggas coming through the holler. It was me, I couldn't take it, I was getting bothered. All these strangers coming through just to go inside her, telling her lies and fucking up her values. She don't like to smoke and still is all around her. I tell her get some rest, she always getting overheated. When she running too long, sometimes she get the geeking. Once I had to break her out the spot and wound up in the precinct. When she all cleaned out, she so beautiful. When I'm turning her on, it gets musical. Everybody can't do you how I do you, boo. I remember the times you helped me get full. You bring me good moods, even after bad news. The girl I'm talking about is for life. She my studio. Cause it's nothing like your first love. You bring me good moods even after bad news. The girl I'm talking about is for life. She my studio.
Like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love. It ain't nothing like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love. It ain't nothing like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love. It ain't nothing like your first love, so I'm talking about my first love.
I'm talking about my first love.